Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ordinary here. This is episode 40 as the GM of the Phoenix Coyotes. A little bit of a milestone here. We are in year 8. Year 8 as the GM of the Phoenix Coyotes. Last episode we simmed up to the All-Star game. We took a look at our stats and everything. Our new goalie, William Focht, we picked him up. I think that was last episode as well, and he has been absolutely crushing it. His stats are off the charts. Definite Vezina front runner at this point. We can see right here, 9.42 save percentage, 1.62 goals against average, most wins in the league. And then Grummet Morris has 48 points. Stephen Harper, the Prime Minister, he's got 24 goals. And Palat and Grummet Morris both on the assists leaderboard as well. Over in the actual standings, we're not actually in first. New Jersey is, but we have a better point percentage than they do. They've played a few more games and only have one more win. So it's looking like it's a battle between us and them for the Presidents for sure. If we don't win the West, I will be amazed. I think we got that on lock. But that's enough talking. We'll get right into the sim, hit up the trade deadline, do all that stuff, finish up the regular season, and see what our playoff matchup's going to be like. Trade deadline right there. We'll sim up right before it so we can take a look at our team, see if we have any needs we need to assess. As far as I remember, none of you guys said anything. I'm going to load up my video right here. See if there's any comments on it. No, nothing about trades or anything like that, so we'll be fine for me to just run this one. I want to play New Jersey. When do we play them? I wonder if we've already played them twice. I hope not. I'll have to check once the sim stops here. Focht gets his 30th win right there. Tobias Kink, German Chara, he's leading the team in PIMS. And he's got a, not that high actually, if you look at Emlyn, he's got 87. So, someone has to lead the team. Another shutout for Focht. This guy is unreal. What a trade that was. I think we gave up Byzantine and Ekman Larson for him. Maybe some other bits and pieces, I don't remember exactly. I recorded this like 2 weeks ago, my last episode, so I did a batch record the last time I did it, so I've been sitting on these old episodes here for a little bit. Oh, there's a loss. Was Focht in net? I hope not, because that's going to affect his stats. 5 goals against. This guy's been a rock for us. William rocked, more like. Am I right? Let's see if we can't get him back for that 5-2 loss they fed us. There we go. Win 5-2. That's what I like to see. Flip the script. Man, 43-9-2. That's an insane record. This team, after a couple playoff failures, we won the cup back-to-back. Then we had disappointing playoffs back-to-back. So we made the big changes, and it's looking like it's at least working out for our regular season. The Coyotes are definitely used to their regular season success. I think we might even be at 3 President's Trophies in a row. I'll have to look because my memory is a little bit foggy, but I do think that we do have 3 of those bad boys in a row. 2-1 loss, that's not so bad. Only 10 regulation losses, that's something else. Oh, as soon as I fucking said it. Oh, here's a game against New Jersey. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck. They smoked us. We can't be dropping games to the Devils, boys. Especially if we want to take home this President's again. That's definitely bad. 3-game losing streak. Jesus Christ. There we go. Back into the swing of things here. Another win. And the scout comes up right before the trade deadline. I'm not sure exactly what we need. Our team is pretty well rounded, prospects included. Let's see, no one's here. I bet you they're all in the WHL. I don't remember. Yeah, there they are. There's all of the prospects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the top 10 are forwards in the WHL. So Guess we'll scout that. Fuck. This game sometimes. Sim this next game and then take a little break. Give him the business. Give him the business. There it is. 2-1. Big win. So Prime Minister still leading the team in goals at the trade deadline. Grummet Morris still leading the team in assists. Morgan Riley best plus minus. Kink still leading in PIMs, and Falk still rolling through the wins for us. His stats have come back down to life a little bit. 938 from 946 and 174 from I think it was 168. But that's still good enough for the best in the league. Corey Schneider, not too far behind, and Laura Kanan, he's not too far behind either. Looks like the top 3 goaltenders are top 3 in stats. Points, Grummet Morris down by 5 to Khudobin there in Dallas. He's killing it this year. Goals, because he's got 39 goals. This guy's a bona fide sniper over there in Dallas. Okay, so I just want to quickly check if we play New Jersey again, or if we already did play them twice. Yeah, we have. Okay, so unfortunately, that's out of our hands. They have 91 points. We have 100 points. So we're 100 points at the trade deadline. I don't know the last time that happened in real life, but that's incredibly impressive. The next best team in the West is 77 points, and that's the Canucks. So, like I said, if we lose this Western Conference, I will be flabbergasted. Yeah, and it looks like New Jersey's going to hold on to that East as well, but we should have enough points on them to take this President's home yet again. And let's just make sure that I'm not talking out my ass here and that we actually have won the last 3 in a row. President's Trophy, Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. So we're trying to clean that board up and put a big sweep on for the Phoenix Coyotes. Wouldn't be the worst thing, although President's Trophies don't necessarily mean success. We've only won the Cup and the President's Trophy once, so anything can happen once we hit those playoffs, right? Trade negotiations, actually no, I want to see stats, and I want to see if anyone's not producing. And we can ship them out here and make our team even better. Player stats season, let's take a look. Christ, could it load any slower? There we go. Points. Grummet Morris, 72 points in 63 games. McKinley, I'm going to go ahead and say that's basically point per game, 60 and 63. Then we see a little bit of a drop-off. The Prime Minister, he's got 53 points in 63 games. I don't even believe we have him on the first line, do we? I don't think we do. Dauphin, not doing much for us on the first line. He's only got 49 points, and that's not like him at all, especially with 22 goals. He's third in goals on the team, and Faxla and Grummet Morris are right behind him, so not the best season for Laurent Dauphin right there. Last season he got 88 points, and he's definitely not going to get anywhere near that this year. We're going to be lucky to get him to... we're not going to get him to 70, I don't think. So he's going to have his worst season since his rookie season. Yikes. Defenseman, Chris Bigras, he is leading the team. Definitely having his best season. This is actually his first season, it would look like. We pulled him from, I want to say Colorado, but I'm not sure if that's the truth. Popst, I was hoping he was going to be a monster for us. We pulled him from Tampa, I believe, right? Yeah, he was a first overall pick by Tampa, and it took us a lot to get this guy, and it looks like he's not having the season I was hoping he's going to have. He still has set a new best for himself, and he's, 21? Yeah, so he's going to get a lot better anyways. Morgan Riley, he's kind of at his average. Ooh, not even. So this is a bad season for him as well. But you can't call it a bad season. It's just because everyone's putting points up, right? They got to distribute the points evenly, so... We got one guy who's really crushing it. That's Grummet Morris, and then everyone else is just doing average. Hornquist, 24 points. Declare, 24 points. Brandon Gormley, 19 points only. That's definitely going to be his worst season in a long time, so he's a guy we could look at shipping out. Kink, he's a defensive defenseman. He has no assists on the season. just 5 snips. And this is his first actual season with the team, so I doubt he's going to win that Calder, but you never know, right? And then in net, you know that we got some great tendies in here. William Falk at 174. Tuukka Smura, he was doing a little bit better before. I remember at the end of the last video, he had like a 92.6 save percentage, and now it's down to 91.58. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's still really, really good, especially for a backup who's only played 13 games. So, don't really think we need to get rid of anyone. I want to just take a look at where Gormley's playing, because if he's top line, he's not. He's down here. And same with Popst. Could be why he's not getting too many points. But 19 points, that doesn't seem like much for Brandon Gormley. For a top 4 guy? Oh well. Offense. Yeah, Dauphin on the first line isn't getting anything done, really. The Prime Minister's second line sniping him home. Gauthier at 86. He's a third line center for us. He's only got 22 points. So I wouldn't be opposed to dishing him out and picking up like a pick, depending on how the draft's looking, with him and Gormley, and just pulling in something back that's not as good, depending on how they do in the playoffs. But I don't think we need to make any huge adjustments here at the deadline. I don't know if I've swapped my pick, or maybe I don't have a pick. That could have been something I've done. Yeah, we don't have a pick. So I'm going to see Philadelphia's second and our second. We'll be able to pull a first from that, I'm pretty sure. If someone wants to give up their first, like Boston, that might go through. I'll see if there's anyone in our division. Vancouver might want to, because they're right below us. They have a pretty good record. Yeah, they want to give it... Oh, they don't want to give it up. Shit, I lied. What was the other team? San Jose? No, there's just too much value. How about LA? They don't have a first. Oh, I skipped right past Edmonton. They don't have a first anyways. Calgary, where are they? No. So it'll just be whatever I can find here. Colorado, maybe. We'll pull theirs, I guess. If that might go through, I'm confident. Let's see. No, okay. What about... No, that's way too much. That's too much, too much. Come on, there we go. New Jersey. They're definitely going to face us in the final there, so I'd rather not pull theirs. It looks like we could get ours back. There's no point. I'd rather move up, because we're hoping ours is going to be 30th. Penguins, how's that, Penguins? Nope. San Jose, too much trade value. I'm hoping there's one team that wants to ditch their first and just pull a bunch of seconds, but I doubt that's going to be a thing. We'll try Boston. If it doesn't work, we'll have to add some unsigned baloney here to it. Eunice we want to hold on to. We could always... Subban. We're not going to ever use Subban, and he's got a decent little bit of trade value. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to throw him on here. And we're going to pull a first that actually has some something to it. Like, we can get Chicago's. We need to pull a goalie back from them, though. Richard. Why not? So this will go through for sure. At least I hope it will. Shit, it probably won't, actually. I lied. We'll try it. I don't think it'll go through. It went through. Okay, so we got Chicago's first. I don't even know where they are in the standings. I just kind of wanted to get a first back. Chicago Blackhawks are, at this point, out of a playoff spot, but it's a really, really tight race. Calgary, San Jose, Edmonton, Anaheim, and Chicago are all fighting for that final spot. Actually, they might even be in it. They might be in at 8th right now. Or it's Anaheim. It all depends on who's played more games. But we'll see by the end of the season. It's definitely going to be close. Hopefully they don't do well. Do we ever play them? No. So we don't even hold that in our hands. It's all up to the sim engine. But we're going to sim right through the trade deadline. I think we got one more scouting to do. And then after that, we should just be done the sim. We can do season wrap-up, look who we're playing against, look at their lines, that kind of thing. And then for the beginning of the next video, we'll be able to jump right into the playoffs. I don't think anyone on our team is going to take home the Art Ross. Khudobin on Dallas is just too hot right now. But if we keep scoring 6 goals a game, you never know. That was a big win against LA. Although I wouldn't mind dropping a few games to some of those teams that are trying to fight their way into the playoffs. So Chicago doesn't get it. Khudobin, 46 goals. Look at that. Holy shit. We beat them, but I bet you he got fucking their 3. Minnesota we lost to, so hopefully they're a team that needs to move up. Colorado we beat. Could have been an overtime loss. Winnipeg, I don't remember what teams in the Central were there. I know it's basically all the teams in the Pacific. We got a really a decent division. Actually, I'm going to stop the sim and take a look at what we need for them to not do well. Ooh, they're out of the playoffs at this point with 76 points. LA and Calgary and Minnesota are all above them, just barely. So it's Anaheim, which we just are about to play. Nashville has a shitty record. They're the worst in the West right now. St. Louis, if we lose to either of these two teams, I'm not going to be crushed. Calgary, same with them. Sharks, I hope we beat because they're pretty much out of it. Actually, no, they're right in it too. Jesus, that's a tight race in the Pacific. Look at that. There's 4 points separating third from last. So, holy, it is tight. So yeah, it looks like it's mostly divisional games too. Not even anyone against the Central really. So we lost to a team we should beat. The Ducks we lost to. Jesus. I take it back saying I don't mind if we lose. I want to fucking crush right now. Let's go. There we go. 6-0. Absolutely hammered. I wonder if Fox is going to get 50-win season. That would be huge. You don't see that really ever. I wonder what the best season in the NHL is. I'm going to Google it. Best NHL season. 6-2 loss. Jesus Christ, we got hammered. 4-3 win. Top 10 unbreakable NHL records. Let's see. Let's see if we can break any of these top 10 records from FoxSports.com. Shout out to Fox Sports. What the fuck? Oh, in goal. I thought it said without a goal. No. Shit. I'm gonna have to Google this. Best NHL season right there. So, 132 points by the 76-77 Canadians. Scout assignment. Last time we're gonna have to send out the scout this episode. There's one top 10 player in Russia. I guess we'll give him a chance here. Give him a month. 1 game left in the season. Will we get to 132 points? No. So it looks like we're not going to get the best NHL season, although we only lost, depending on how this game works, we only lost 19 games, which is absolutely nothing. So I don't know how the fuck the Canadians got 132. We ended the season with 129. I guess that's only 2 wins. We could have done it with a little bit better puck luck. A couple of those losing streaks we went on if we didn't go. And look at Chicago dropped all the way to the bottom of the conference. So that's good. Look at how bad the East is compared to the West, just like modern day. History repeating itself. Most wins was 62, so we beat that. I guess Canadians got a lot of tie points or something. I don't know. I don't want to read these records. I want to look at who we're playing in the playoffs. It's the Winnipeg Jets. Fantastic. So what we're going to do is take a look at the stats for the season, see how everyone did. Player stats. We're going to look at us, and we're going to look at Winnipeg. All right, so Grummet Morris finishes up with 96 points. That's huge. Dauphin had a really strong last bit. He almost did get to 70 points, which is insane. McKinley had a really strong second little bit as well, getting to well above a point per game. Palat on the second line with the Prime Minister and Faxa. So our second line did really, really well, posting more than 60 points per guy. The Prime Minister only got one penalty all season. Biggers and Riley, that's our 1-2 punch on the blue line. They each almost got 100 points or 90 points between the two of them. Popst, he did well for us like we were expecting. Duclair, he's a third liner for us. 31 points isn't bad for a third liner. 28. Gormley, 28. There he is, Gauthier. He only puts up 26 points as an 86 overall power forward. He's definitely a trading asset if we want to deal him at the, what's it called, depending on how many years. Ooh, no, we can't deal him. Shit, I fucked that one up, boys. Murphy, 18 points. He's bottom pairing. Jenner, I think we got him centering the fourth line, so that's fine for 17 points. Kink, no points since the trade deadline. That's fine, though. Lots of penalty minutes, -2. He did jump up to an 84, though, from an 83, so he's not playing too badly. No puck skills. Definitely a physical guy, though. This guy's a beast. 92 defensive awareness. He's definitely a defensive defenseman, like it says, and he's got Crosby's number 87. What a guy. Oh, right, I was going to check out Winnipeg, my bad. And I didn't check out our goalies. Didn't we play Winnipeg in the first round last year, and they had just the weirdest fucking lines, if I remember correctly? So let's take a look at our attendees first. Oh, so Vogt ends the season with an under 2.0 goals against average. That's unheard of. If he doesn't win the Vezina, then there's a big conspiracy going on in the NHL. Save percentage 93.58. That is unreal. 91, so definitely a slip there from our backup, but 91 for a backup is not bad at all. Neither is 2.57 goals against. Our goal even got 3 assists. That's not bad either. He's a big boy, 6'5". We'll go to Winnipeg. So, in net, Asham. We remember that vividly. The goalie we lost, looks like it doesn't matter anymore. He's that was his last year to get better, and he fizzled out and only ended up in 82 overall, so maybe that was a blessing in disguise that I fucked that one up. Not the best season. He wasn't even the starter, actually, but he had a 2.75 goals against average, which is nearly identical to Bishop's, and both these guys just had right around a 91 save percentage, so our backup did better than these guys. No assists for any of them. Bishop's a monster, so is Asham. And then, of course, skaters, what really matters. Yeah, look at me not turning my fucking phone off. My bad, boys. Patan, point per game. There we go, phone's off. Wheeler, 58 points, so big drop-off after Patan. That's brutal. Scheifele, 53 points. Ladd and Lowry, each at 51. Couple of left-wing power forwards. McGee, 82 overall playmaking center, only 45 points. And then their top 2 defensemen, Michael Stone from us, and Zach Bogosian. So Stone is a new pickup for them. Bufflin, 37 points. Morrissey, 36 points. Look at that, 4 defensemen in a row for points. Frolik, Fraser, we're just getting down to just absolutely nothing. And so now we'll take a look at team stats. points. We ended up absolutely crushing New Jersey after we thought they might beat us. Goals for per game. Number 1 in the league, the Phoenix Coyotes. Goals against per game. Number 1 in the league, the Phoenix Coyotes. Power play percentage. We are number 2 in the league. The only team that made the playoffs with a good power play, so we can take that into consideration. I don't think our penalty kill was too hot. Just kidding. It was 4th in the league. Jesus. And let's take a look at Winnipeg as well. See. Oh Jesus, they have a dirt penalty kill, boys. They're going up against the number 2 power play in the league, and they got the second worst penalty kill in the league. So we're going to be roasting them on the power play, hopefully. Their power play percentage looks like shit too. Oh shit, didn't stick on them. 13th, so middle of the pack. Goals against per game. Where's Winnipeg? We already know they let in quite a bit, looking at their goaltending. Yeah, they let in a lot of goals, so I don't really know how they're in the playoffs, especially considering how tight the... or is that goals... Did I go goals for or goals against right now? No, I'm definitely goals against, but goals for... They must have scored a decent amount. Yeah, see, they scored 10th most goals in the league. Tied with Pittsburgh here, so... as long as our defense can shut them down, these guys let in a ton of goals, and they have a dirt penalty kill. So if we can't light these guys up on the power play, we might have some trouble, but I definitely think we can. Anyways, that's going to do it. Oh, no, shit, it's not. We want to look at these guys, what's it called? Their lines, right quick. Winnipeg. Ladd, Patan, and Wheeler. Lowry, Scheifele, Frolik. So they seem to have fucking got their shit together and put their players where they need to be. Sestito, McGee, and Frazier. I don't know. You didn't put Sestito on the third line rather than Pouliot, but they have. In D, they have Bufflin and Bogosian, so that's actually a pretty solid 1-2 punch on the point there. Parker shouldn't be anywhere near the NHL at this point. Morrissey and Stone as a 3-4 is a little weak. It's not the worst, but their bottom pairing there is not good, and we already know their goalies are 81 and 82, Asham and Bishop. So hopefully we can capitalize on some weak goaltending and a weak bottom pairing. So this is actually going to do this time, boys. Thanks so much for watching. Next episode, we're going to simulate at least the first couple of rounds, assuming we can crush the Jets, which we should be able to do handily. So thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you press like on the video. Leave any changes or suggestions in the comments, as always, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.